Lucky girl syndrome is the way forward. And if you don't know what it is or how to do it, then you're in the right place. This is the best trend to ever exist on TikTok because it's finally making manifestation easy to understand and accessible for so many people. So what is it? Lucky girl syndrome is believing that you're the luckiest girl in the world, everything you want is already on its way to you, and the universe is literally rigged in your favor. The way I implement this into my daily lifestyle is through two methods. One, affirmations, and I use my vision board to help me with this. You can use a vision board or even just a list on your notes app of all of your goals. You need to look at your vision board or your list of goals every single day for at least a minute. And during this minute, while you're soaking up all of those images of your dream lifestyle, you're going to affirm its reality. You're going to take in all of those goals that you've mapped out and envision it coming into your real life. If you have a bunch of money goals written down, I am a money magnet. I am financially stable. Money just flows to me, etc. Method number 2 of Lucky Girl Syndrome. Get yourself a gratitude journal so that you can be vibrating at the correct frequency to actually manifest things into your reality. One thing a lot of people don't talk about when it comes to Lucky Girl Syndrome is you have to be grateful for the things you've already attracted into your life. Because once you focus on how abundant you already are, how you've already gotten so many things that you once wished for in the past, you'll be more confident at manifesting more things into your life. And when you're operating at a frequency where you have high gratitude, more things will flow into your life. That's just the law of manifestation. So every single night before bed, I jot a few bullet points in my journal of all of the things I was grateful for that day. And then underneath, I'll say things like, everything works out for me, opportunities are always flowing to me, etc. I cannot tell you how much this has changed my life. I've manifested new friendships into my life, more money into my life, random opportunities that I didn't do anything for, they just came flying at me. Because I embody Lucky Girl Syndrome. I live it, believe it, breathe it every single day.
I started doing this for like literally 2 days and the results I saw were actually insane. I'm literally so grateful that I saw this video of the 2 girls eating Chinese food on my For You page. If you know, you know.
Eat our favorite meal from home while we tell you about our experiment that we ran while we were at college because it literally kind of changed our life. We started. Tell them what we did.
Okay, so I saw this TikTok that was like this girl talking about her favorite affirmations.
This was like 3 months ago.
Yeah, this was a while ago. And she said that she was always just like, I don't know why, but everything just works out for me. Like, I don't understand why, but the universe always makes things work out for me. Like, it was just...
I'm so lucky.
We were just like,
I'm so lucky. Everything works out.
I'm so lucky that everything just always, like, works for us.
So then, we were talking about this on our little walk that we went on campus. And we were like, okay, we had a little issue. And the little issue that we had was we were like, frick, sometimes stuff don't be working out for us. And we both wanted... In our new apartment, we both wanted the bottom bedroom.
Yeah.
Because there were 2 bedrooms on the bottom, 2 on the top. We were like, ooh, we want the bottom bedrooms. But we were like, no, like, we want our roommates to, like, also have what they want. So we were like, everything just works out for us. Like,
it just works out.
So we started saying this, and we said it all the fucking time.
Yeah,
we said it, like,
time.
Going to the library, like, anytime we would see each other, anytime, like, we still say it all the time.
Yeah,
like,
I still say it. I'll be, like, driving in my car, and I'm just like, wow, I can't believe how everything just works out for me.
We just went to get these noodles.
Yeah.
And we're like, they might be closed. No, we got there, we're like, everything just works out for us. So... Anyway, our roommate comes to us, like, literally, like, the next day, 2 days later.
It was, like, right after.
It was literally right after. And she was like, I thought about it, and, like, I think you two should have the bottom bedrooms. Like, I want to have the top bedrooms. And we were like, everything works out for us.
Yeah, everything works out for us.
And
like,
then,
thanks.
yeah, the flip phone idea.
Yeah.
Oh, no! Here, wait.
Yeah, you get it.
I got it. Oh, no! Okay, everything works out for us. That was meant to happen. That was meant to keep user engagement.
True. Oh.
But...
My noodles.
When the flip phone video went viral, we had the idea together, like, this is my friend who also does it with me, like, has a flip phone too. And we were, like, having our conversation. She's the bitch that all you guys are talking about in the comments. Wow, maybe you should be more like your friend and just keep your phone in your pocket. Shut the fuck up. I don't want to be more like her.
No, I want flip phones. Oh, no.
What? Did I just spill?
Yum yum sauce.
Fuck. Okay, everything works out for us. No! You guys! Okay, anyway, had the flip phone idea. It resonated with all of our friends. We were like, holy shit, everything just works out. Made that video. Everything worked out. Like, oh my god, went crazy. Everyone thought it was a great idea. Except for, like, a few random 12-year-olds. But we don't care about them. Anyway, yeah, it was literally just like an experiment. We were like, let's see if it works. And, like, it literally
works. Everything just works out.
Everything works out.
Use that. Literally use that.
Like, just try it and see. Because, like, especially in college, like, that shit is so powerful.
Yeah.
Like, everything works out for us.
And
Did you pass your classes?
Yeah, I got
flying colors.
Dude, I went above average on my Spanish final.
Yeah.
Everything just works out.
Try this, bitches.
Try it.
Do it.
Everything works out.
Yeah!
But it worked for them and it worked for me, so it's gonna work for you too. You guys, lucky girl syndrome is real. It is literally real. So basically, I started saying that I'm so lucky and everything works out for me. That's what the girls did, and then I tried it. And literally after a day, the craziest shit happened to me. I'll make this quick, but basically I'm an idiot, and literally a year ago, I got scammed on OfferUp, and I Zelled somebody $300 and never got the tickets that I was trying to buy. And I called the bank. They said that they can't do anything about it, and I just lost that money. So yeah, that was a year ago. And then the day after, one day after, I started saying how everything works out for me, just, you know, being a lucky girl. I got a check in the mail for the money that I was never going to get back, that they told me that they could not refund me for. And they gave me my money back. I got $300 in the mail. And they even gave me extra money to make up for the time that the funds weren't available. Like, the odds of that happening was literally impossible. And it happened. And then another thing happened too, which is kind of incriminating for me to talk about, but I'm going to talk about it anyway. This is so bad, but basically I'm on a dance team, and there's this girl who I really don't like who was gonna try out, and I was like tripping over it. I was like, I will literally quit if she joins. And I was super stressed about it, and I was like really upset, and I was like, you know what? It's fine. Everything works out for me. It's gonna be okay. But yeah, so this girl who I'm not a big fan of was like, yeah, I'm gonna join the team, and I was just like, oh my god, please don't. And then yesterday, which is day 2 of me trying this, she was like, oh my god, I accidentally missed the registration for the audition. My problem literally just went away because everything works out for me. So this is your sign to try it. You literally have nothing to lose. Just look at how the world will change around you. It is literally really awesome.
You walk around, you're like, I am so lucky. Everything is always working out for me. I'm seeing it all over TikTok, and I'm seeing people like making these videos of, oh, I started doing that and then X, Y, and Z happened. These crazy stories that are like impossible to believe. Of course I believe them, so I'm like, I have to try this. Yesterday, I was going out to dinner with a friend, and I wasn't even like thinking about the fact that I was going out. I was more so just like, I'm on the toilet right now. This is a great time for me to say these affirmations. So I'm sitting there and I'm going to the bathroom, and I'm like, I'm so lucky. Everything's always working out for me. I'm always so surprised by how lucky I am. Forget about it. I go to dinner with my friend. We go to this restaurant that I used to work at 2 years ago. I stopped working there 2 years ago. I walk in, I don't recognize a single soul. Everyone seems friendly though, and like, I like to talk to people. So I get up, I go get a napkin, say to the guy, I'm like, does so-and-so still work here? The old manager. And he's like, yeah, it does. Why? And I was like, oh, I used to work here. And he said, what's your name? I said, my name's Caitlin. He goes, oh, I'll tell him you said hi. So I go back and I sit down. Then I'm sitting there, we're eating dinner. This other guy comes up to me, someone else who works there, with an envelope that has my name on it. And he goes, you're Caitlin? I was like, yeah. He hands it to me. There's $45 in cash in the envelope. And he's like, these are your tips. Apparently you quit, like nobody told you still had tips. They were sitting there for 2 whole years. Like, that's crazy. Is it just a coincidence? Like, is it the lucky thing? Whatever. So then I'm driving home and I say it again. I'm like, oh, I'm so lucky, blah, blah. I'm going to bed and I'm like, I'm so lucky. Wake up to a Venmo notification from a friend who is like, I want to buy your journal prompt ebook, but I saw that you have it on a sale on the website and I want to pay full price, so I'm Venmoing you. Randomly, out of nowhere, like never mentioned, like I haven't seen her in like about a month. Out of nowhere, I wake up to this Venmo. I don't know if it's just a coinky dank or what, but start doing it and just embody it and then let it go. You never know. And also, I did it while I was EFT tapping. I don't just like really say it. I do the EFT tapping points. If you want a video on that, comment and I will respond. And so pretty crazy, pretty cool. Try it out. Why the fuck not? Like, why not try it? We're floating on a rock. Just give it a shot.
Lucky girl syndrome. Everyone's talking about it, but no one's teaching you how to do it, so listen up. A couple years ago, I was living paycheck to paycheck. I didn't like where I was living. I was dating someone who wasn't making me happy. Basically, my life was in complete shambles. I was so tired of being broke all the time. I was tired of not feeling fulfillment in my work. I was tired of not liking my apartment, even though my apartment was really cheap, and that's what had kept me there for so long. One day I got the courage and I was like, you know what? Even though I'm not paying a lot in my apartment, I have to take a financial hit and move and just like find a way to create a new life for myself. And I also knew that I was gonna have to change my attitude because I was someone who was very, woe is me, everything bad always happens to me. Because I honestly did feel like everything bad did happen to me, but you can't look at life that way, and I knew I had to change. So I started doing research. I knew that there were lots of successful people out there, and I decided I was gonna figure out how they did what they did. I read financial books, I read self-development books, I read books about therapy, and all of these books seem to have one thing in common. Every single one of them stressed the importance of your daily mindset. And I'm not talking about when you're just thinking about it. It's during those little in-between moments. When you're driving your car, when you're waiting in line at the grocery store. Where does your mind go? And thus, what energy are you producing? The reason that people do meditations, affirmations, morning routines, journaling practices is because they are working on cultivating a new mindset and thus radiating out a different energy. This is where lucky girl syndrome comes in. If you revert back to the mantra of, I'm so lucky, everything is always happening for me, and that really gets a feeling of luck and excitement going within you, that changes your frequency right there. And if you can keep coming back to that throughout the day, it will totally magnetize different things into your life. I manifested my dream apartment, over 100,000 followers on TikTok, a new friend group of like 6 girls who all roller skate. I built a clothing store that did over $10,000 in sales in the first month. From there, I went on to build my mindset coaching business, and now I can work on my own hours. I can travel when I want. I'm thinking about starting a YouTube channel. This all happened very quickly, and I struggled all throughout my 20s. I wrote a workbook with the journaling prompts that I use to rewire my subconscious brain so that I could step into this new lucky version of myself. So if you want to download that, it's available at the... It all starts with stepping into a new belief system. You'll surprise yourself. Just watch.
You're gonna wanna watch this video. About 2 weeks ago, I started implementing something new in my like morning routine / night routine that completely changed the game. A while ago, I saw a video of this neuroscientist, and I don't know her ad. If you know who I'm talking about, please tag her in the comments. But basically in her video, she said that after you wake up for 10 minutes, your brain is in what's called theta waves, which apparently is the point in which your subconscious is more susceptible to information that it's being fed. I decided, okay, let me try this out. Let me do a little twist and put this to my advantage and see if it works. What I started doing is every single time that I wake up in the middle of the night, for like 2 seconds, I literally just open my eyes, or even with my eyes closed, I don't care. I just go like, I'm so lucky, great things always happening to me unexpectedly. And I do it about like 4 times, and I don't touch my phone for the rest of those 10 minutes. I've actually mentioned in my other videos before, this phrase is something that I've said for like years, just during the day, like throughout my day. But I wanted to see if there was a difference if I said it right after waking up. And holy shit, did it work. I started this about a week and a half ago. My life has done a complete 180. Okay? This is just the tip of the iceberg. Ever since I started doing it, my days, every single day, just has like a nice surprise for me. Big or small, just every single day, something great happens. And another thing that I noticed is I have this constant gut feeling. I'm very in tune with my body, so like I'm really sensitive to like my gut feelings and stuff, but I have this constant feeling in my gut that like something huge is about to happen to me. Like something good. It's the best feeling in the world. It's making me feel so motivated and like driven. You need to do it, okay? You have nothing to lose. It's backed up by science. It worked for me, so why wouldn't it work for you? Okay? Just try it. Just trust me.
You know how those girls were talking about the luckiest girls in the world syndrome and how they like manifest that? My friend Jen and I did something similar last year, and it totally changed our lives. We did what we call bold Feb, or like bold February. The entire month of February last year, we told ourselves we were going to act boldly. So asking guys out boldly, we did it. Setting boundaries at work boldly, we did it. Having honest and frank conversations with our friends boldly, we did it. Going out boldly and like having a good ass time and just like not giving a fuck what people think, we did it. And it truly like changed the game. Because sometimes I feel like there's so many things we want to do, but we're just freaking scared to do them. And so all month we just kept being like, bold Feb. And then every time she said that to me, I had to do the bold thing that I was too scared to do, including sending the boldest DM I've ever sent to this man who is now my boyfriend.